and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. State government demands almost double rise in component from central taxes. Cabinet meets 14th Finance Commission, demands new parameters. It was a mistake to promote Arvind Kejriwal during India Against Corruption movement, says Baba Ramdev in an exclusive interview to Prudent. Goa India bid farewell to Lusofonia Games with top of the table finish. Portugal finished second, while Macau get third place. Leopard at Bori was shot using country-made gun, confirms post-mortem report. Forest officials register case against unknown. Indian Bureau of Mines registration not mandatory for bidders taking part in e-auctioning of extracted iron ore. Training session for bidders on Thursday. Now news in detail. The state government has demanded almost a double rise in component from the central share in taxes for the states. Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar spoke to media after the cabinet meet with the 14th Finance Commission in Panaji. Union 14th Finance Commission was on a two-day visit to Goa to discuss the taxation and economy-related issues with the state stakeholders. State has also demanded considering parameters like population density, green cover, CRZ and Goa's contribution to the central kitty while deciding Goa's component in the share in central taxes.
Component of state share in the central should increase. Percentage I will not go into, but it should be increased. That will be common demand from every state. It is a total share of the central taxes to the state. Second more important aspect which we are stressing is Goa should get more component from whatever that share. Presently we are getting 0.266% of whatever pool is given to the state. We are saying that we were getting in 1964-65, we were getting 0.48%. So why it has been reduced? But we are demanding that you bring it up. May not be 0.48, but you have a cut-off limit. Today I have stressed that any state, while you are taking population, take density, population density into consideration. And while calculating density, remove the areas which are wildlife and forest and CRZ. Because I can't put up people in wildlife. I can't develop wildlife. That point also take into consideration. Secondly, take into consideration the mobile population in the state. Third, take into consideration our contribution to the central kitty. Then take into consideration our high greenery to sustain that. And our affluence also has to be taken into consideration. All these 6-7 parameters has to be given 25% weightage. Two important suggestions which I have made. Instead of professional tax, the state may be permitted to charge a small amount of component in income tax. Of course, it will require a constitutional amendment. Same way, manufacturing units are there. Tanto pay samjha 12% excise duty are. 0.5% to be given to me. Like that, it will promote generation of central tax into the state.
भारत सरकाराच्यो आसा तातूंत खुबशे स्किमींनी गोंय बसना कारण ते पॅरामिटर्स वेगवेगळे आसा आमकां ते पॅरामिटर्स चेंज करपाक जाय हें आमी तांचे कडेन मागलां इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर टुरिजमांत जवळ जवळ 5,000 कोटी खर्च आसूं शकता अशें मागलां ट्रान्सपोर्ट बाकीचे सगळे धरले जाल्यार जवळ जवळ 5,000 आसा सिवरेजींत आमकां जवळ जवळ 2,500 कोटी जाय म्हणून सांगले आमी अंडर इफी वी हॅव आस्क्ड सम 400-500 crores.
So almost around 50 crores or 50,000 crores rupees.
About 30-35.
पैसे घेवचे म्हणजे गोंयचे गरीब लोक आहा पळय त्या क्रायटेरियन बसना केंद्र सरकार बसयता पळय त्या पूण हांवें तांकां सांगलां स्कीम मॉडिफाय करपाचो अधिकार लोकल गव्हर्मेंटाक दिवपाचो.
In an exclusive interview to Prudent, Baba Ramdev lashed out at Arvind Kejriwal, stating that it was his mistake to promote Kejriwal during India Against Corruption agitation. He advised Rahul and Sonia Gandhi to join Patanjali Yoga Pit to cope up with defeat of the Congress party. He even predicted defeat of mother-son duo along with the rout of Congress.
इनका कोई आइडियोलॉजी प्रिंसिपल नहीं है।
जब इंडिया
नरेंद्र मोदी के मुकाबले केजरीवाल माने उससे आगे तो 10 तो और उससे आगे जयललिता है, उससे आगे नवीन पटनायक है, उससे आगे चंद्रबाबू है, उससे आगे ममता बनर्जी है, उससे आगे मायावती है, मुलायम सिंह है। तो पॉलिटिकल क्लास में केजरीवाल 10वें नंबर पर भी नहीं है।
आपके उनके साथ बड़े घनिष्ठ संबंध थे। जब इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन का आंदोलन चल रहा था तो
हमने खड़ा हमने किया, मानते हैं हम। अब गलती हो गई,
आपकी गलती हो गई।
हाँ,
आपको लगता है कि आपको इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन में शामिल नहीं होना चाहिए था?
ये हो गई कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी का आइडियोलॉजी, प्रिंसिपल्स और इनका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड हमने देखा नहीं। दरअसल ये हमसे गलती होगी, अन्ना जी से भी गलती होगी, क्या करेंगे।
जब उन्हें 28 सीटें मिली तब अगर अरविंद केजरीवाल जी आपके पास आते तो आप उन्हें क्या सलाह देते कि सरकार करे या विपक्ष में बैठे?
मैं उनको सलाह देता सरकार बनाओ, बीजेपी के साथ मिलकर बनाओ।
अगर बीजेपी तैयार नहीं है?
अरे तैयार करते ना, हम किसके लिए हैं फिर?
आप करते तैयार?
हाँ, हम तैयार करके देते। दुनिया का सबसे भ्रष्ट पार्टी का तो साथ नहीं देते, पूरा हिंदुस्तान लूट के खा गए, उस पार्टी के साथ बैठ गए। काम करके दिखाना पड़ता है।
मुख्यमंत्री आंदोलन नहीं कर सकता?
आंदोलन करे ना, लेकिन 3 पुलिस वाले सस्पेंड कराने के लिए तो हमारा एक छोटा सा कार्यकर्ता सस्पेंड करा देगा। ये को मुख्यमंत्री का काम है।
राहुल गांधी जी को क्या सलाह देंगे?
उसको सलाह होगी कि अभी इलेक्शन में तो वो और उसकी मम्मी दोनों हारने वाले हैं, इसलिए उनको इटली न जाना पड़े, इसलिए वो पतंजलि योगपीठ में आकर के थोड़े दिन योगाभ्यास करेंगे। तो उनको हम कुछ इस तरह का ट्रेनिंग दे देंगे कि वो कम से कम विपक्ष की भूमिका अच्छी निभा पाए।
Goa, India bid farewell to Lusofonia Games on Wednesday evening after dominating the multi-sports event like never before. The host maintained their top position in the medal tally right from day one and collected a whopping 37 gold medals in the third edition of Lusofonia Games. Portugal were a distant second with 18 gold medals, while Macau finished third with 15 gold medals. The fourth edition of Lusofonia Games will be held in Maputo, Mozambique in 3 years' time.
Well, after the athletes, I'd like to thank all the volunteers.
इतलेच सांगन दिसता की मनीस योगायोगान, नशिबान किंवा अपघातान यशस्वी जायना, त्या खातीर गरज आसता अथक परिश्रमाची। त्या नेटाचेरूच आयज आमी हे यश संपादन केला हे सांगपाक म्हाका आनंद जाता। ते अशेंच पर्जळीत दवरूंक आयच्यानूच परत एकदा कामाक लागुया नॅशनल गेमी खातीर। देव बरें करूं। जय हिंद, जय गोय।
Jogos da Lusofonia gloriosos. Obrigado, Goa, e até Maputo 2017.
These were very happy and glorious Lusofonia Games held in Goa. Thank you, Goa.
It is now time to officially close this chapter in the history of the Games. Flag to Secretary General ECOLOB, Mr. Mario Rosa Almeida.
Early on the final day of third Lusofonia Games, hosts Goa India took their medal tally to an impressive 37 gold medals. Wushu, the sport derived from Chinese martial arts, brought in 9 gold medals into the hosts' kitty. Meanwhile, coach of football team Francisco Neto praised the team spirit which was instrumental in winning the championship.
Practice very hard. That's make improve George and make improve the other guys. That was the secret of this team. Not just the 11 who play. Everyone, if you go see a practice, you see one of our practice, understand that. Everyone practice very hard. The guys will play, the guys will not play, everyone supports. We are a family inside.
Rightly voted athlete of the games for men.
Bureau Report, Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.